The universe, a vast, indifferent canvas, stretches beyond comprehension. Stars ignite and collapse, galaxies spiral into oblivion, all governed by an elegant, brutal logic. From the quantum foam to the cosmic web, cause dictates effect, energy transforms, matter adheres to immutable laws. A perfect, predictable machine ticking away since the dawn of time. Yet within this grand, deterministic ballet, something defies the script. Something emerges. Vibrant and unruly, a phenomenon that whispers of a deeper, more profound mystery, life. Not merely the arrangement of atoms, not just a complex chemical reaction, but an insistent, audacious drive to be, to persist, to replicate, to evolve against all odds, against all logic. It's a rebellion in a universe built on order, a spontaneous combustion of purpose where only inertness should reign. Consider the primordial soup, a chemical lottery. For eons. Countless reactions, countless failures, then a spark. A self-replicating molecule, a fragile helix of information, an improbable blueprint for continuation. How did this first flicker of self-awareness, this fundamental urge to copy itself, arise from the blind dance of atoms? There is no logical imperative for a collection of molecules to strive for existence. None. Logic suggests entropy. Decay, a steady march towards equilibrium and stillness. Life, however, is a relentless fight against entropy. It builds, it organizes, it consumes energy not to dissipate it but to fuel its own improbable persistence. It's an uphill battle every single moment, a constant struggle to maintain order in a universe that prefers chaos. Think of a single cell, a microscopic city of intricate machinery. Proteins folding with impossible precision, enzymes catalyzing reactions with breathtaking speed, DNA replicating with near-perfect fidelity. Each component a marvel of engineering, working in concert to sustain the whole. A cell isn't just a bag of chemicals. It's a dynamic, self-regulating system that actively maintains its own boundaries and internal conditions. A feat that, on a purely logical level, seems wildly inefficient and ultimately futile. Why bother? Why expend such immense energy, such complex coordination just to exist for a fleeting moment before succumbing to the inevitable? The logical conclusion for any random assemblage of matter would be to disperse, to return to a state of lower energy, to simply cease. But life refuses, it clings, it adapts, it invents. From the deepest ocean vents to the highest mountain peaks, it finds a way. It doesn't merely survive, it thrives, it diversifies, it blossoms into an astonishing array of forms, each a testament to this illogical will to be. The very concept of purpose seems alien to the cold, hard mechanics of the cosmos. A star has no purpose beyond burning its fuel. A black hole has no ambition beyond consuming matter. Yet life, in its most fundamental aspect, seems imbued with purpose, to live, to reproduce, to continue the chain. This inherent drive, this seemingly teleological bent, is perhaps the greatest paradox. Evolution, often cited as the logical engine of life, explains how life changes, how it adapts, how it diversifies. But it doesn't fully explain why it started in the first place, or why the drive to continue persists with such ferocity. Natural selection favors traits that enhance survival and reproduction, but it presupposes the existence of a self-replicating entity with an inherent desire to survive and reproduce. It doesn't account for the spark itself. Consider consciousness, the ultimate defiance. A brain, a mere lump of electrochemical tissue, somehow generates subjective experience, thoughts, emotions, self-awareness. How does the firing of neurons translate into the feeling of joy, the understanding of beauty, the dread of mortality? Logic dictates that a complex machine performs functions. It does not dictate that it feels or perceives its own existence. This leap from matter to mind, from mechanism to meaning, is a chasm that logic struggles to bridge. It's a phenomenon that suggests there's more to reality than what can be measured, dissected, or predicted by mathematical equations. It hints at an emergent property, a qualitative shift that transcends the sum of its parts. The paradox deepens when we contemplate death. Every living thing, from the simplest bacterium to the most complex human, is programmed for finitude. A logical system designed for continuation would strive for immortality. Yet death is an integral part of the biological cycle, a necessary mechanism for renewal, for evolution, for making space. It's a self-limiting system that paradoxically ensures its own long-term survival through individual termination. It's a design that seems counterintuitive, almost poetic in its brutal efficiency. To live, one must also die. To persist as a species, individuals must perish. This acceptance of an end woven into the very fabric of life is another layer of its defiance of simple, linear logic. And then there is beauty, art, love. These are not strictly necessary for survival, yet they are profound drivers of human experience. They are expressions of a deeper longing, a search for meaning beyond the purely utilitarian. A logical machine would optimize for efficiency, for resource allocation, for pure survival. It would not compose symphonies, paint masterpieces, or sacrifice itself for an abstract ideal. These aspects of existence, these flights of the spirit, are the ultimate illogical flourishes. They are the universe, through us, marveling at itself, questioning itself, finding profound value in experiences that offer no tangible evolutionary advantage. Perhaps the very definition of logic is too narrow, too constrained by our current understanding. Perhaps the universe operates on a logic far grander, far more encompassing than our current frameworks allow. A logic that includes the improbable, the emergent, the spontaneous generation of meaning from the void. Life, then, is not a flaw in the cosmic design, nor an anomaly to be explained away. It is perhaps the universe's most profound statement, a testament to a deeper truth, a whisper that existence itself is not merely a consequence of physical laws, but an unfolding mystery, an audacious act of self-creation. It is the universe, in its infinite complexity, choosing to not just be but to become, to experience itself, to question itself, to marvel at its own improbable journey. And in that, in the very defiance of cold, hard logic, lies its most profound and beautiful truth.